Hello YouTube and welcome to How Women Judge Men Part 5, the Across the Pond edition. Let me start by saying that I've had trouble sourcing quality episodes of the US version of this show, so I'm crossing the ocean for this one and starting with one of the UK's most outrageous moments. Every once in a while I get clickbaited and end up on the dark side of YouTube, and it was this particular segment that first introduced me to the show, Take Me Out. I'd like to apologize in advance because I do not have the full episode to work with, and so I do not have a complete set of reactions to choose from, particularly the reactions from the women who reject him. Now, before I share this segment with you, a quick question. Have you ever wondered how Derek Zoolander would fare on this show? A male model with air for brains? It just so happens that today's contestant is the real-life Derek Zoolander. Let's see how he does. Alright, that was a standard intro. Bit of a terrible catwalk if you ask me, but let's try to gauge the women's interest.
Give it what you've got!
Good evening, ladies. I'm Damien, and I'm from Weston-super-Mare.
Okay, there's definitely some genuine interest in the body language of the women on camera, and only 2 dropped out.
Steph?
Well, he is hot to trot. I like it.
Well, there's nothing like a little objectification to get us started. Let's look at his first packet.
My job, plain and simply, I'm a model. I've modelled for Diesel, TK Maxx, right down to DFS sofas. My best features are apparently my eyes, my smile, and my bottom.
And what did we learn? He's a model, and his best features are his eyes, his smile, and his ass. Those are literally his best qualities. 3 women dropped out for the man who Zoolander would say is professionally good looking. He's still got 25 interested though, and he's going into round 3, so let's see how he does.
Our supermodel from Super-Mare is doing well, but will the girls still love him when his best friend Carl reveals more? Girls, no like it, no like it.
I can't tell if he knows what's about to be shown or not. And if he doesn't know, there are clearly some skeletons in this guy's closet.
Damien may say he goes for naturally beautiful girls, but in reality it's very different. Only recently he dated the one and only Jodie Marsh, who I think is also natural.
So Jodie Marsh was a name that I was not familiar with, so I had to look her up. It seems she's some kind of UK reality TV star and bodybuilder. She's posed nude for several magazines, and she can't seem to keep herself out of the tabloids or keep her clothes on in public. And for those of you who've been watching this series, have you noticed how harshly women judge you for your interaction with other women? Seems like every time there's a mass suicide of women turning their light off, it's because a woman was put on the screen.
He absolutely loved the attention, the papping, and everything that came with it. Luckily for all the girls tonight, that relationship didn't work out.
So there you have it. Zoolander made it through the gamut and gets to choose from the remaining 6 ladies who are still interested. But here's where things get interesting, because as of this point, the women are now committed to their choice, and they were sold some bad goods.
Oh, let me have a chat to the girl. Lucy, now you turn your light out straight away on the Jodie Marsh
Yeah,
stuff.
I feel a little bit bad because I'm sure she's a lovely person, but it's not as wild as she is, I'd imagine, so...
I was going to pick you, Lucy.
Uh-oh. Clearly what he said was flattering to her, and she liked it and the validation. But she's out of the game. That was his top choice. So how do you think the other ladies are going to react to finding out this news?
Oh, no. Oh, look at the girls. Oh, we've never had this before. So out of all the girls, you were going to pick Lucy?
From the beginning, yeah.
Here's the situation. You are Derek Zoolander. You just dug yourself a grave and you didn't realize it. So, what do? Well, you doubled down. From the beginning. At this point, she's the only woman he can go home with tonight. But the women are stuck. So let's watch this train wreck develop.
Chelsea, help me out here, love.
Yep, that look pretty much says it all.
Do you regret keeping your lights on?
Well, after you said that, yeah, because I was going to let you off with the Jodie Marsh thing. Everyone makes mistakes, and I'm like...
He looks like a deer in headlights. Do you think he realizes what's coming next?
Leah!
Well, I mean, we can't compete with Lucy, can we?
Well, you're all gorgeous girls, but Lucy, I mean, how are you feeling about that?
Bit awkward.
She's actually loving it. She's been placed on a pedestal above these other women, and she's getting attention for it. Tonight, she's taking home the trophy of Superior Woman.
The light's still on. Are you unsure now?
To be honest, that might be kind of awkward what you said.
Can I
but
defend myself?
You must feel really awkward as well.
Oh my god. She's actually letting him off the hook. This is your chance, man. All you have to do is shut up and agree.
It's
And
because
everyone
I always attract blondes, and I thought, tonight, pick a brunette, try something different. Lucy, out of all the brunettes, I will hold my hands up, is the most attractive of the brunettes.
Oh no. That was the one woman you could have salvaged it with. And you just kept digging. I mean, keep going, man. You're almost to 6 feet. And you talk about shallow. It's all about the looks. So he couldn't see the gift this woman gave him. P.S. Any chance you had with Lucy outside of the show was just lost.
On 3, we're ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh! All right, bye-bye now. Well, Damien.
I still wonder if he has any clue what he's done.
The power is in your hands. There you go. I'm going to give you the chance to narrow it down to just 2 girls. Now, girls, you cannot turn your lights off yourself.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter who he picks.
Oh, Nikki's gone. Oh, keep going. Oh, is that Chelsea? Charlotte's gone.
Ironic, the first 2 he knocks out are brunettes.
4 girls. 1 more girl. 1 more girl. 1 more girl, Damien. 1 more girl to turn off. Hey, Sandra. Okay, give him a round of applause. Well, Luke.
Neither of them look particularly happy to still be in the game.
You've left Steph. You've left Chelsea. You've left 2 blonde girls.
I had no choice.
No choice. No choice. You fucking moron. You eliminated 2 brunettes. What do you mean, no choice? Do you even know what those words mean? Fucking Zoolander.
Yeah, no. No! It is between Steph and Chelsea. You've got 1 question, Damien. Don't make it an awkward one. Fire away.
Damien, I beg you to please give me some hope for humanity. Don't screw this up. Ask something intelligible. Please.
Well, girls, if I was stuck on the Isle of Fernandos and I could take one thing, it'd be a meerkat. What would you take and why?
A meerkat. You would take a meerkat. Can this guy nail the Zoolander stereotype any closer? I just want him to shoot me the blue steel look just once. And ladies, if your answer is anything other than not you, I will be surprised. I really wonder how he expects this to go.
All right, Steph, we'll start with you.
I would have a really good answer for this if I like the lad.
Yeah, not what he was expecting.
I would take milk, because I love milk.
Well, Damien.
Do you regret coming on this show yet?
It's out Steph. It's out Chelsea. 1 girl doesn't like you. The other one likes milk.
There are no right choices here, Damien. You've seen to that.
One of these girls, not that it matters, is Miss Intercontinental England, Beauty Queen. Is it going to be Steph or is it going to be Oh!
Ouch. Well, Damien ultimately chooses Chelsea. So let's fast forward and get this humiliation over with.
I can't believe it.
You are beautiful, sorry.
You need to
I messed it up.
All the girls got such lovely dates tonight. I feel like I've kind of taken one for the team, and I've been left with the runt of the litter.
Ooh, that's gotta sting. But let's hear Damien's final thoughts on the matter.
When I met Lucy on stage, I kissed her on the cheek. She seemed a little bit reserved. Lucy? Chelsea?
I'm not looking forward to this date at all.
Damien still has Lucy on the brain. Or maybe he has no brain. But either way, this is a lesson on what not to do. When you pedestal a woman, you need to know that observing women will take a hit to their fragile self-esteem. Taking time to compliment one woman and not another is not interpreted simply to mean that you approve of the woman you directed the compliment at, but that you disapprove of every other woman. In some cases, even the complimented woman can take offense. Saying something as simple as, "You look nice today," can come back as, "What, I normally don't look nice?" But Damien's offense was overt and very obvious. He flat out stated that Lucy was his top choice, and the best looking. He made it very clear how shallow he was, and his decision was based almost entirely on hair color alone. And given a rope to climb out of the hole he dug, he hung himself with it. I think he got what he deserved. So, with that, I'd like to try to conclude this, but I have a couple more things to add. If you recall, Damien had 13 lights turn out over dating Jody Marsh. Well, as it turns out, they didn't have much of a relationship after all.
I tell you what, right, this guy, I went on one date with him. One date.
That was enough.
Yeah, we had pictures in a nightclub. He sold the pictures to the TV show or whoever, you know, he gave them away. And now it's being told that we had a whole full-blown relationship. I was his ex-girlfriend, this, that and the other.
And if you didn't think he could be any more of a cuck, check this out. It turns out that Damien was not single at the time the program was filmed, and in fact, he was about to marry his fiancée. Several of you have asked in the comments, what sort of guy would subject themselves to this sort of show? My answer is, that sort of guy. This wraps up How Women Judge Men Part 5. Thank you for watching. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. Farewell, and may the eyes of women judge you favorably.